You were down in Florida when you drew, didn't you? Didn't you just tell me you got back from Florida or got back from somewhere? Let me turn this off. Cool. Orlando. Must have went to Disney World. You and your buddy Mickey. No business, Goofy. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, let me share my screen here, and we're going to get started. Tonight, we're going to be talking about specifically the real estate app. What I want to do tonight is I'm going to introduce you to the real estate app. It's taken me just a couple of weeks longer than what we anticipated, but we wanted to get this right. We've been working with a realtor directly to make sure that that we understood what the real estate market's looking like. Anytime we put together a product, we want to make sure it's what the customers want. We want to make sure it's what the clients want, and we want to make sure it's something that's going to sell. And so when we start developing things and looking at things and putting things together, we don't want to be like every other company out there and launch a product, and then 6 months later they decide, oh, we're really going to launch the product, and this is what you need to take to the market. When I bring a product to the market, it's ready to go, it's ready to sell, and everything's been taken care of. So for the past month, I've been working with a realtor specifically, and the realtor's been working with the brokers so that we could put together the app that the real estate agents would want. Now, understand every agent's going to be a little bit different. It's very versatile what we can do and the changes that we can make and how it's going to work. I can tell you now the price is going to be somewhere around $79, somewhere around $79, and that's for the Google Play Store app, okay, and the web app itself. Okay, there's actually 3 different apps. There's going to be a native iPhone app, okay, and that's going to be an additional $300 just on the setup, because iPhone that's just the way it is with iPhone. They charge you all kind of outlandish fees, but still you would be able to get into the full app, full base app with the iPhone, the Android, the web app for the beacons. I mean, we're able to attach these apps to the beacons. We've got 3 different ways to do that. And so I'm going to show you this tonight and show you what we're working on and what's evolved over the last few days. I will tell you, many of you know, and I'm going to keep putting this out there because this is going to happen. I've been working on a deal called My Special Deals for about 8 months, and I've been on the phone with the developers today, and we are moving that ahead of everything else. And we've just been working on the platform and working on the markdown cards and working on everything, just getting everything where we want it to be. I've been ready to launch the My Special Deals, but we just have to make sure everything is in place when we do that. That's going to allow you to go out and reach out, and I'm going to teach you how to do this. It's not going to be some special gadget or gimmick for iPhones, but the way we're going to market this, you're really going to be able to capture that 90% of the market on the iPhone side and the Android side. No, iPhone's not going to get nearby, and no, iPhone's not building anything special. We're doing that, okay? And we're going to show you how to market that and how to develop that and how to put that out there where you can grow your beacon business. And we're going to also put that together with these new apps, these new geo-fenced apps that allow you to geo-fence an area and send out push notifications. We're putting that whole package together right now. We're missing one small piece, and that's a special app for the Android phone. We've already got the iPhone app developed. Now we're working on the Android phone app that's going to be specific to beacons. It's going to actually give a push type notification when someone's walking by a store and they're looking at their phone. They're going to see a really cool push notification come across, and that push notification is going to hang around until they delete it. So that's just a little bit of a teaser. Literally been working on this thing 24 hours a day for 8 months. And the real estate app, this app with the geofencing and everything, Been working on that about the same length of time. So everything's fixing to hit the market at one time here. I have not forgot about the flea market app. I'm changing the beacon to the pocket beacon on that. The pocket beacon I have found is the most reliable beacon in our arsenal, along with the E2, which is the 1,000-meter beacon. But for the gosh, I lost my train of thought there. For the flea market app, I think that the waterproof pocket beacon is the way to go. The smaller beacons, I've done a lot of tests with it that I showed you the other night on training. It's just not durable enough for that kind of arena. So, but the pricing on this one package, and I want to trust that everyone does it correctly and doesn't try to game the system. I'm just putting trust out there on that, and that may be the wrong thing to do. I'm not sure, but I'm kidding on that. But this particular package, you're going to have to. It's 1,000 feet. It's 300 meters, 1,000 feet. And so this particular beacon that I'm talking about, the pocket beacon, is 300 feet, 100 meters. So, but we want to make sure that we give a quality product when we go out and sell it. And the little beacon that I showed you, it's good for inside stores. It's good for sticking on stuff and things like that. But we want to make sure that we develop products that are durable out in the marketplace. So with that said, I want to get into the real estate app, and I hope I just didn't mess my phone up doing that. But I'm going to switch over, and we're going to look at the app. The first thing I want to look at here, let me go into the platform. What about the keychain beacon? What about the keychain beacon? I mean, asking what about the keychain beacon and not elaborating is kind of like saying, what about my car isn't running today? Oh, the keychain beacon is still viable. I recommend the keychain beacon for everybody. Everybody needs a keychain beacon in their pocket. I mean, you think about this, you know, the keychain beacon is probably the best beacon that can be purchased with the lanyard or without the lanyard, or take the lanyard off when you get it because you're going to get the lanyard. But the keychain beacon is a good, 50, 60 meters, 250-foot beacon. It's not waterproof, but so, somebody's going to eventually wash it in the washing machine. But everybody needs to have a keychain beacon. It behooves me and just blows my mind that someone would want to market and not take beacons with them. Matter of fact, this app that I'm going to show you today, and we're going to go into statistics and the back office next week on this particular real estate app. I don't understand any business owner, and really this is probably education's fault, why any business owner would want to buy one beacon for their store and not put a beacon in there, get a keychain beacon to carry with them 24/7 is beyond me. I mean, you're literally marketing to the entire world. Why would you not sell that or educate that person to that? And you're doing two things. You're making another sell, and you're creating a recurring income for you. But most importantly, you're teaching that person that, hey, your market is all over the place. Okay, it's all over the place. It's not just in your store. So you need to advertise your business every single place you go. I was talking about the pocket beacon specifically for the package that I'm going to put together for the flea market. Okay, for the flea market. With the real estate app, I think they need an E2 beacon for every home. I think they need a pocket beacon for themselves, and every real estate agent needs a keychain beacon. I mean, why would you waste money to market if you're not going to utilize the tools that are out there? But no, the keychain beacon is a very viable beacon, very, very viable beacon. And I recommend, I sell a key. If I sell somebody a pocket beacon, I sell them a keychain beacon. If I sell someone an E2 beacon, which is the big outdoor beacon, I sell them a keychain beacon. I don't never sell a beacon without selling them a keychain beacon. And as far as mobility, that's the beacon they really need to go with. You know, I've never sold one beacon, never sold one beacon. And that's because I introduced them to why they need the pocket beacon. The pocket beacon is great for them to put on their counter at the store. It covers their entire store. The E2 beacon really needs to go outside and broadcast to the entire outdoor market. And the pocket beacon, the keychain beacon needs to be in their pocket. And so that every place they go, everything they do, they can do that. Let me hang on just 1 second. I'm fixing to do something here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make one quick change here. But does that make sense what I said about the keychain beacon? I hope it does. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, hang on just 1 second. I'm fixing to show you what a beacon will do for a person that will take it with them. Can everybody see my screen now? I've switched screens so many times, I'm not sure what screen I'm at. Does everybody see the beacon screen here? Well, I've lost my, gosh dang, man. I'm in terrible shape today. Okay, yes, thank you. This is the real estate app that I'm fixing to show you, okay? In the last 7 days, he's had 3,143 notifications, 62 clicks, a 1.97% click-through rate, okay? Going to the mobile app that I'm fixing to show you. Now, he did just do an open house, all right, on the weekend, and he had his beacons with him. But do you know where most of his click-throughs come from? He goes nowhere. He keeps a beacon in his car and a beacon in his pocket and a beacon at the house that he's doing for an open house. He makes sure that his beacons are every single place he's going. And you can see, I mean, he's getting a 2%. He's got it right up here. This is the keychain. He's getting a 2%. This one right here is a pocket, I think, at 1.89. And this is his E2 that he just had at the open house at a 2.04% click-through rate. So the proof's in the pudding. This guy takes his beacons everywhere with him. When he's out on the road, he puts the E2 in the dashboard of his truck. He keeps the keychain in his pocket, and he puts the other beacon wherever he's going to put it. But he's always got his beacons with him. Always got his beacons with him. And you can see he's getting click-through. Okay, he's getting click-through. So you got to have them beacons in your pocket. You got to have them beacons where people are, and where are people for real estate agents? They're wherever you go. Okay. Let me jump over here real quick, and I am going to shift screens here. We're going to talk about the real estate beacon. Now that platform I just showed you is oh, hang on a second. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second here. Bed alive. Now I forgot where I put that beacon at. Hang on just 1 sec. Sorry about this. By the way, if you're ever in your platform and you need to find your beacon, go to serial number F58D. do a search. All right. And it's under BeaconFunnles, obviously. Let's go into the beacon here. Now, can everybody see my screen now that I've changed this 5,227 times? Everybody see I'm on the beacon. Okay, thanks. Okay. With this app, there's 3 different applications. Okay. There's a mobile web app. All right. And there is an HTTPS URL that attaches to that mobile web app. All right. And that HTTPS was created so that we can place that URL inside of the BeaconFunnles platform and they can broadcast that real estate app. Very, very simple. When someone orders one of these, we will put their URL inside their beacons when they're shipped out. You don't really have to worry about it, but this is just a custom URL. We put their custom URL right here, and that transmits via the beacons. And I'm going to show you that here in just a moment. Okay. I'm going to show you that here in just a moment. All right. Any questions on that? A custom URL is created specifically for the beacons. Okay. Specifically for the beacons. Now they can also share this URL with anybody else, but this was created really for the beacons. Okay. And that is attached to the beacon. And of course, it's attached to the Eddie.pro, whatever the number is. And you can change that whenever. All right. So very easy to do. Just select custom URL. If you happen to change it and don't know where to go, and you're going to come back and we will send you and make sure when your customers have their real estate app, they will have their custom URL. All right. So let's go ahead and save that so I don't mess that up. And let me go in and we're going to look at the app. I'm going to go over here. The first thing I want to show you is we're going to go into the app via the URL. Okay. It opens up just like any other website, just like any other web app, with the exception of a splash screen comes up. Okay. Oops, hang on a second. Hang on. Let me, hang on. Okay. Can everybody see that now? I'm going to back out of it. Can everybody see my phone? Okay, so we're going to put the URL in. All right, we're going to open it up, and it's going to open up as a normal web app. Okay, but what's going to come up is hey, install. All right, now this is a web app. This isn't being downloaded from the Play Store or from the iPhone store. So it's going to. So what are people going to do? I mean, it's got a call to action on here. They're going to go click to install, and this arrow right here is going to come up and it's going to point to the 3 buttons up here that are on the Google browser. And now if you open this up in the other phone browsers, then it's not going to do this. Okay. It's going to tell you to open it up in the Google browser and you can save it. So we can come over here and we say, so it says to install app, tap on these 3 things right here. Okay. And we're going to come down here and we're going to add it to the home screen. So once you add it to the home screen, okay, it's going to come over and it's going to add this app to the home screen. Now I'm going to cancel this, okay, because I've already added it to the home screen. So let's come over here now and let's go to the home screen. You can see here that I've added this app to the home screen. Right, hang on, let my computer catch up to my phone catch up to the computer. Okay, can everybody see this right here? Now, the new Android phones tag the icons with what browser it was saved for. This is the S9 browser right here, this little world. This is the Android browser. And you can see the little Google icon right here on the bottom of these icons. All right, that just says that you saved that in Google. This just says that you saved this in the other browser, whatever it is, okay? So this is the app that I just saved to my home screen. When we open that up, it's going to bring up the splash screen, and then it's going to open up into the app. Now, this isn't from the Beacon. This is directly from the app, all right? So you can see here that we have the home page. We can go in and we can view the listings, okay? And this is all of their listings. If you'll notice something very important on here, when I open up these links, this link happens to be a link for the real estate agent. But if you'll notice, it opened up inside of the app. It did not take you out of the app. It opened up inside of the app. So let's say we want to chat. I can come in and I can chat directly with the agent, okay? The agent will have access to the back end, and we're going to go through all of that next week. We're not going to do it today because I don't want to feed out too much today. I just want to get everything going and everything rolling. So they can chat directly from the app. They can send messages to the agent. The agent will be able to check his messages, and they will be able to message directly back to the person that sent them that message, okay? Now, this is a special thing that this agent happens to put on here. And you can see now this isn't going to open in the browser because this is going to open up in Facebook. So he just simply went, and this is a little sweepstakes program that he uses inside of Facebook, okay? And we're going to come back to the app. And now I want you to notice when I do open up Facebook, the actual Facebook page, it opens up directly into where? It opens up inside of the app. Just like it's a part of the app, it doesn't take you anywhere outside the app. It keeps them inside of the app. And you can go to more, and up here you have home value. You can bring home value in, buyer's checklist. This happens to be their buyer's checklist. Facebook, Instagram. Now, Instagram is a total different animal. Instagram is going to open in a browser because that's the way Instagram works. Okay, you can do an inquiry. You can send them a message, and it'll go directly to their email, and you can ask them about whatever you're going to ask them about. And, of course, from here, again, you can view listings. And we just put that in there on the more section so that they could hit that. Okay, very simple app. So if you go up here to the About Us, you have your click to call. You go online to their website. You can send them an email. Their full description of everything they want to do. You've also got Facebook and Instagram down here on the bottom. And you can see the map back here behind you. Very simple, very easy, very clean, and easy to use. I went when I started working with Patrick, I said, hey, let's make this exactly what a realtor would want. So we went in and we made sure that we brought everything in that they would want, including the custom screen here. I said, hey, find me a house and give me a house that you want to feature. He gave me a house, and then we came in and we customized his logo. If you'll notice here, we took the colors from the logo and we placed them right here inside the app. Everything is color matched. Everything looks great. We took the house, we took his logo, we took his name and put it up there, and we put their address. This is required by their real estate company. Every single, yes, branded, completely branded with their colors and with everything they do. Okay, so very simple, very easy to use. Now, let me show you something really cool. And we're going to go into geofencing and setting up geofencing next week and push notifications and those kind of things. But one thing a lot of people want, you see it's connected to the Beacon. You see it's also a mobile web app. But watch this. It's also installed in Google Play. It's also going to be installed on iPhone, okay, if they want the iPhone upgrade. If they don't have to have the iPhone upgrade. We all know that we market to which market? We market to the Android market. Why? Because it's about 60 to 70% of the market out there. But let's say that he's out there and now he's promoting his app, and you saw that he was promoting this on his Facebook page. Now people don't necessarily just have the app. They can actually go in and they can install this app right on their phone, just like any other app that's in the native world. Okay, this now becomes a native app. The native app is what allows the push notifications, the geofencing, and all that to happen. You can literally go out there and geofence every single house in this realtor's portfolio. And every time someone goes into that area, that person's going to get a push notification right into their app. So if I'm out driving around and I come up to one of Patrick's homes and I've got his app downloaded because he's out marketing his app, you can see the kind of response that he's already getting from his beacons. Then he's going to market this. They're going to download the app. He's going to say, hey, make sure you download my app. That way, when you're out riding around, you'll receive notifications when you're in the area of one of my properties. So what do? They install the app, and the app opens up on the phone, just like any other native app, and it goes to the exact app that you saw a while ago. Branded native. Geofence can cover as far as you want it to cover. If you want to cover it to the state of Florida, it'll cover the state of Florida. I don't recommend doing that. I like 2 to 3 miles. You know, I'm a 2 to 3 mile kind of guy. But you can geofence multiple. You can geofence inside of a geofence. Now, let's say that you wanted to do something special. Maybe you got a special markdown card that's got a video, okay, inside of the at the house. So what you want to do is you want to geofence the app, and when you geofence the app, you're able to go to and say, hey, make sure you check out our video tour, check your notifications. All right. Now, I'm going to kind of go back to the special deals thing. I'm not going to get deep into that, but I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen with that. Whether they're on an iPhone or an Android phone, they're going to be able to download a special app that will read their beacons. And how are they driven from there? Through geofencing notifications. It's not going to say, you know, check your nearby. It's going to say, hey, want to see a special whatever? Click here, and it's going to take them directly to the download of a special app that once they have that on their phone, everywhere they go that you have beacons, not just your beacons, any beacons, everywhere they go, they're going to get those notifications, those push notifications that say, hey, we have beacon-only specials here. That's in the works. We don't have it right now, but it's coming. I've been on the phone all day with developers. All right? We have it for the iPhone. We just don't have it for the Android phone yet, and I don't want to launch them separately. So somebody's going to ask that, go ahead and launch the iPhone. I don't want to launch it separately. I don't like doing that because it creates confusion, and people are like, you know, they're all over the place. So this is your native app, okay? You have your mobile web app that is attached to the beacons. So you get best of both worlds. You get the native world, you get the geofence world, you get the push notification world. Not only that, let's say that your realtor just put a new listing up and he wants to make sure that everybody that has his app knows. He's going to be able to go into the back office and send out a push notification on the spot with the click of a button and say, hey, look what I've got here. You know, I'm able, hey, Terry Allison, how you doing, buddy? We need to talk tomorrow. Could you go to BeaconFunnles.com and set an appointment, please? We need to talk. And I was actually on the phone with Dan today talking about you. So anyway, sorry, I changed the subject. I just saw Terry's name pop up in front of my screen there, and it took my brain to a different place. So anyway, we're able to do all these different things. We're able to develop all these different programs so that we truly have a Beacon Funnel system. And that's been our goal all along when we developed BeaconFunnles last June, is to completely put together a full loop system with geofence, with push notification technology, with Beacon technology, with native technology, and put all of that into one big basket. And we've come to the next level, and that's where we're at right now with the real estate app. The real estate app is live. This is a live app. I would give you guys the link to this, but this is a live app, so I don't really want to mess up his numbers. With these apps, you have the ability to look at all of the analytics with the apps specifically, just like you're able to go in and match up the apps. The beacons with the analytic technology. So you're going to have analytics on both sides of the fence. A great way to match up and make sure that all of your systems are working correctly. Your realtors will have access to the back end. We're going to give them limited access. We're not going to give them everything. Some realtors won't have anything at all. I mean, it just really depends on what the circumstance is. But we're going to limit that for a reason. We're going to limit that, and we're going to allow them to set up their own geofencing. We're going to allow them to, if they want to have listings in here a different way, we can do that. They'll have to change those out unless you want to do that for them. So there's just a lot of different things that we want to do, and that we have the capability of doing. And as we do that, I'll bring that to you guys, and I'll teach you how to do that and how to sell that. So, any questions at all with the real estate app that we have right now? Anybody, go ahead and throw it out there. I know there's going to be some questions. The price is going to be, just for this particular app, it's going to be $79 and $29 a month. $79, that's for this app, the Google Play app, and that's the price. That's the price, $79 and $29. Okay, for the PWA app, for the web app, for the Google Play app. For the geofencing and the entire back office, okay, and that's going to include the beacon, all right. And now for the Android, you have to add $300. I mean, for the Apple, it's $300 additional and $99 a year for the Android. I mean, for the Apple. Now, if they do the Apple, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, that the $99 is strictly goes to Apple. I don't make a nickel on that. So what I'm going to do with the Apple is I'm going to roll that into the monthly will be just a little more that way at the end of the year. The money's already there, and all we have to do is Apple takes that out of the account. Every app has to have its own Apple account. The Google Play app goes into my account, so we don't have to spend that extra money. We will have a form for this. These apps will be made in-house. This isn't going to be outsourced. These are going to be made right here. Selling it's like selling anything else. Go out and demonstrate it and show them how it works. I will have a demo app up and running by tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And you can take that app out and show it. How does it pick up the agents? How does what pick up the other agents' beacons? It doesn't pick up the other agents' beacons. The phone picks up the beacons that are at the house. The beacons work the same way. The beacons don't change. The beacons are still, the beacons work the same. The beacons are attached to the app, and that's what's transmitted. That's what you saw in his statistics a while ago. That's what you saw in his statistics a while ago. Awesome. Really, all we need on this, every bit of this was taken from the realtor's website. Every single thing, all the links, everything was taken directly from the realtor's website. The only thing he did send me was his actual logo. That's the only thing, that and the links, all of his Facebook links and everything. He just sent me an entire entourage of the realtor stuff. What do you mean using HTML? No, it's not all cut and paste. There's a lot of manual work in here, a lot. Unfortunately, that's why the price is a little higher. Well, the beacon, the app itself includes the pocket beacon. If you add the other beacon, if you add the E2 beacon and you add the other beacons, it's just the extra cost of the beacon. And the beacons are $15 a month. So let's see, a keychain, pocket, and E2. So you would be picking up an E2 and a pocket. So that's 60. That's another $30 a month. So you're talking $30 a month plus the 29 on the monthly. Yeah, you're out selling it. We're gonna do it in there. There's a lot to this, and really the thing that you have to do and do it correctly is the uploads to the stores. You do that wrong, and it takes forever. And you know, we monitor this and we keep it up. Setup on this app is $79. That's correct. That does not include the iPhone. That is correct. And $29 a month. And you know what? I'm telling you, you guys can go out and sell this all day long for $249. Yes, great value. Great value. And we're doing this for a reason, because we want a lot of these out in the market. You know, I could come in here. I can tell you right now, I could come in and say, hey, this is $149 and $49 a month for one beacon. I could do that all day long and sell these like hotcakes, but that's not the way I operate. My job is to make sure that I sell a lot of volume and you guys go out and make a lot of money. If I do a lot of volume, trust me, mine is fine. You want to make sure I don't go hungry? I'm not going to go hungry, I promise you. You know what, Drew? It really depends on you guys getting me the information. We can have the app built in about 48 hours. So, and that's not just one app. I mean, an app takes 48 hours. So if we had 2 apps in 48 hours, you'd have 2 apps. If you had 5 apps in 48 hours, you'd have 5 apps. But so, you know, 48 hours, and then it takes about 5 to 7 days to show up in the Google store. Yeah, a week. Yes. Always tell your customers 7 to 10 days, 7 to 10 business days, and you are cooking with gas. Always do what? Over promise and under deliver. Under promise and over deliver, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I'm telling you right now, if this real estate app is going to be very, very popular, very, very popular, because of the geofencing and the push notification and the messaging. Nope, that's all done for you, my friend. That's part of the $79. I know, Jerry, you're probably going to think I'm drinking when I come up with those prices. Jerry's always asking me about, do I need a bloaty sandwich or something, because I'm so cheap on everything. No, everything's good. That's right. That includes upload to the Google Play Store. Yeah, pastrami, here I come, brother. Pastrami, here I come. Yeah, Jim, what I do is this, okay? Anybody can go out and sell a beacon. You could go out and find a beacon platform tomorrow and start selling beacons, and you'll either be successful or you won't. It's not about the beacons. It's not about the beacons. That's where people fail. It's about the systems. So you can go out there and you can sell beacons all day long, and eventually that road's going to run out because there's nothing else to go with it. What you have to do is you have to go out and you have to build systems that you can build on. Okay. For example, let's use this right here. You could go out there tomorrow. Yes, 79 setup plus a beacon, not beacons. Okay, one beacon and $29 a month and $300 additional. So that'd be $379 if they want the iPhone and Android. That is correct. But think about this for a moment. You could literally go out there and take this one product that costs you $79 and $29 a month. You could walk in there and say, hey, we're going to set you up this beautiful app for $149. Yeah, cheap as shit. You're right. Maybe I ought to rethink my prices if all you guys think it's too cheap. You can literally walk in and do this, guys. Hey, we've got this beautiful app. Let me show you this beautiful real estate app and go through all the listings and all the features and all that stuff. And this actually is their website right here. I mean, I just put this website inside the frame. Okay, this is just put inside of the app. Okay, I didn't have to go in there and cut and paste all these pictures and all that stuff. All I'm doing is taking their data and I am importing it in and allowing it to work inside this platform. So you can go in there and say, hey, you know what? I can geofence these for you for another $30 a month. I can set you up with push notifications at the click of a button so you just added another $60 a month, $90 a month to your program. You know, I don't set your prices. I want you to go out and make as much money as you possibly can. And I want you to go out and sell 100,000 of these. And I will be working from the Bahamas every single day in a suite. All right. So, I mean, the money's out there for you guys to make. It's absolutely out there for you to make. Yeah, I will have a demo out tomorrow. There will be a demo out tomorrow. Now, listen, the demo numbers and everything are going to be 555, 555, 1212. I don't want people calling me, clicking on a click to call button and calling me from the app and saying, hey, I want to buy this house or whatever. I mean, it's all going to be fake stuff, okay? I've had 37 phone calls today from people I don't know. You know? Any other questions? Can you explain the push notifications on the app again, how they work for the agent? Yeah, we're going to go in detail in that next week. The demo is $79 and the beacon. Now, this is what I will do on the demo. The $79 is the set price. I can't go away from that. But for you guys, and I will send you a special link for the resellers. Okay. Now for your people, I can't do it for everybody, but I'll do the $15 on the $15 on the beacon. $15 a month. But on your customers, I've got to do $29. I mean, I can't cut it anymore. So if you want a demo app, I'll tell you what, don't even go. Well, you're going to need everybody needs a demo app because you need to go to BeaconFunnles.com. I'm sorry. Kerry Miller TV 1 in YouTube. I was going to say I could do one demo app, but you guys are going to want a back office and you're going to want to be able to set up the geofencing in your area. No, I'm going to build it out. You don't have to put it in anything. William wants 25 UK. Could you email me that, buddy, so I can put together the link for that and we can get that taken care of? Because I will forget as soon as I get off here because I got another meeting. All right, buddy. All right, if there's no more questions, and I know there will be, get your questions together for next week. We're going to go through this again, and we're going to walk through the back office, and we're going to walk through everything, and we'll get everything finalized up. If you guys are wanting demos and stuff, let me know, and we'll put all this together for you, and that way we can get you out there and pop it and hop it. Awesome, guys. Awesome, man. Everybody have a great night. God bless, and I will see you next Tuesday night.